Cincinnati. This is non-fabricated. This is non-fabricated. This is non-fabricated. This is real stuff. This really happens on a daily basis for me here at Royse Investments, heading downtown to close some more deals. This is non-fabricated. This is non-fabricated. Selling houses, finding transitional lending, learning about short sales. Stay tuned, man. We're going to get into some nuts and bolts of how to wholesale. When I come, I bring the fire. And I am energized and charged up, ready to break real estate right up close to this person. Go to the website, www.royseinvestments.com. We just have a closing on Friday. It was one of the last minute things that went down. We had a good attorney involved. He helped us out tremendously. Great attorney. He cleaned up everything we needed to get cleaned up. We actually had to get transactional lending involved with the property, but we ended up kind of doing a double close because I had a deed to the property, and it was a foreclosure where we short sold the first mortgage and another junior lien holder on the property. What we did, we went down and recorded everything. Once it's recorded, the other attorney, which is a fellow RIA investor, you get down to RIA, there's a lot of investors down there, and to network with them is key and essential to your wholesaling business. Your buyers list is going to be your number one priority, and down from RIA, I probably got about 8 cash buyers. I close quick. Watch yourself, watch your step, be the good guy, the light out there, always speak the truth to these people you're trying to wholesale their houses. I kind of phrase it in the sense that I got to bring a private investor in, bring this private investor in, I got to give him the property, and I have to show it to a number of investors. That way that can give you time to tie it up and then resell it to another investor. Wholesaling is here to stay. Wholesaling is here to stay. This is the war story of all short sales. This was something that I've been working on over 16 months, and I accepted my buyer. I let them move with them.
How is everybody doing today? Today is another. Let me move my crazy hat here. Sorry about that. Today is a great day. We actually, the house I have over in East Columbia, I asked a lot of investors to help me get the hard money lending. I did have a few lined up, but then I decided, since I was under a time frame, because we only had till December 2nd to close on it, and then I actually got an extension till December 16th, which was Thursday that just went by. Had a cash buyer that I've seen down at RIA, found it off my website, or seen a sign in the yard. I can't remember which one, but actually called me up. He's a cash buyer, and we got a hold of Chase, which the short sale is through, and we actually got till next Wednesday to close. We got to have a HUD to them by Monday, so I'm actually using Stewart Title. They're kind of down at RIA all the time, and I've never used them, so we're going to try them out, see if we can actually get this done by Wednesday, because I have a cash buyer all lined up. And, I'm not going to make a killing on it, but it's actually going to be right before Christmas. It'll actually be like the 22nd of December, and be another short sale, and, walk away with a couple grand. So at times, you got to be happy to make a couple $1,000s, even before Christmas. Like I said, I've never done one before Christmas. This is going to be kind of exciting and new. But I do have to get a transactional lender involved, and find something that really motivates you every day. Get up, read it, listen to it, whatever it takes. I've found a few things on YouTube, and that's what I actually got on the backboard back there. We'll listen to just a second of it. And this is some of the words, defeat and retreat. Those are not in my words. Defeat will not be my creed. My enemies don't expect me to win. Always something that gets you motivated, gets you charged up, because you really have to believe in yourself. Who am I? I am a champion. In this wholesale game. That's right. You remember that all through this. That's on YouTube. Try to check that out. I am a champion. But get something that gets you motivated and ready to go. you know, you always got to be charged up because, like I say, there's going to be houses you're going to sell and houses that you won't sell. But I wanted to show you the one I got on Columbia. I wanted to break some numbers down. $32,300 is my purchase price. And actually what's really nice is that on the acceptance letter for East Columbia, they are actually, it doesn't say anything in there like Wells Fargo's does, because we just did one Wells Fargo. But it doesn't say anything in there as far as, you know, has to, if the property is going to be transferred within next 30 days to notify the bank, which actually could nullify your short sale. Chase has nothing in there. It just says that the buyer cannot be the title cannot be transferred prior to close. So I couldn't deed it into my name right before I get ready to close. And another key point is do your short sales in your name, not in a company name. I'm telling you, it's getting really difficult. The ones we've been working on, where I have it in my company name, Royse Investments LLC, and the bank won't do nothing with that property because they think that since you're a real estate buying company that you're going to make money. Well, that's why we're in the business, is to make money. That's the whole reason. It's out there. I told you. Show the video. Sorry, got some little ones always wanting. It's Christmas time, Christmas blow up, stuff like that. But my purchase price is $32,300 on this deal, and what's actually really wild about it is in October 10th of 2005, it sold for $100,000, and it went FHA. So it's an FHA loan, which a couple ones I had experience with these new FHA was, you know, they were difficult to work with. They usually appraise it and they want to get a certain percentage of the appraisal amount. So actually this house appraised at $52,000 as is, and that's where they arrived at the $32,300. Now I only resold it on a purchase contract for $37,000. And then I got a local investor who's going to be my transactional lender, and he's going to charge me roughly $1,000, which is, you know, it's kind of high. I did use cashforshortsales.com. Check that one out. She's pretty inexpensive, but wanted to hook up with this new investor. And
Daddy, I'm going to touch.
All right. Okay. And hooked up with this local investor. He can do it really quick, that's what you're looking for in your transactional lending, because you're going to do the A to B and then the B to C close, which that's me and the new buyer. This is the seller and me. So you buy it with the A to B with the transactional lender involved, and you sell it on the B to C on the other side. He gets paid back his money. Everybody's happy. What the cool thing about this is the bank is willing to pay $2,900 in closing costs. $2,900 in closing costs. That's a lot. You know, I wouldn't think it'd be that high. And they're willing to pay a $1,300 commission to my realtor, which that's good for her. Really great, actually. And then they're willing to pay a proration of taxes, which is $823. Taxes are current, but here in Hamilton County, we always pay in arrears. So they'll have to bring it up to current date. So, you know, I might have to pay a few of those. So when it's all said and done, after I pay my $1,000 back to my transactional lender and some other closing costs, I would say I'll roughly make about $2,000, give or take. Which $2,000, hey, I'm not making a killing, but I'm making something, and especially in this market. And it's just another short sale, so I'm really getting into these short sales. And if you haven't had a chance to get it, shortsaleriches.com. Go to my website. I actually got a link on there at www.royseinvestments.com where you can actually buy it from them, and I can get you a discount on it. I mean, I bought this program last year, and it's just helped out my short sale business tremendously between the volume of short sales that we're doing and the way to negotiate, the way to do the HUD, because you got to get them a preliminary HUD. It actually comes with its own HUD 1 generator, which lets you generate the HUDs. And what you do is you fluctuate all the costs so that the bank's net is less, and then you actually that way it's more money in your pocket, because there's little tricks and little tricks to the trade, I should say, where you can make more money on each deal with some different company names, stuff like that. But this is 874 East Columbia. This is, another house that Royse Investments, Mr. Wholesaler, is selling, or sold, I should say. I love the sold board. So over there on my wall, it's where I put up all my solds, and I'm going to add another one to the list. So, been done very phenomenal this year. Christmas is upon us. I hope everybody has a happy holidays. Definitely, with family and friends. We're probably going to go do some sledding with the kids today. But I got some great deals coming up. I want some investors to get on board. Be one of my VIP buyers list at royseinvestments@gmail.com. I want to thank you, and God bless. This is Mr. Wholesaler signing out.
Property, which is the number one no-no. Don't let that happen. Don't let a buyer ever move in. But the buyer did move into the property, then he lost his job once I got the acceptance letter. So it kind of had me restart the short sale all over again. This was something that I had to go on to Equator. It's kind of the new thing that banks are using, which kind of does speed up the process. We were in about 14 months from start to finish to get an acceptance. And through Equator, we're already in the last phase, and it's only took about 90 days. I'm going to really outsource a lot of my short sales this year because they're just so time-consuming. Short sales are a very profitable business. Some of them you better be ready for the long haul. Some of them you got to stick in for a year, resubmitting offers. And another thing is you got to have a very hungry agent that can really do a lot of work for you. But, going to try the outsourcing through Old School Title, or I think they're out of Columbus, and they actually for like $100 and some of your profit, but you give them all the information on the short sale, then they go ahead and go negotiate it for you, tell you when they're getting close, and then you can list it because, I put the option on the property, which gives me control of the property. But get your stuff recorded. So even if it's a $100 deposit, at least that makes it legally binding. And you get down to the recorder's office in your state or city wherever you're located at. Find out how much recording costs are. Bars are about $28 a page. I did have to rework my contract to kind of fit the margins. There's certain parameters, like you got to use blue ink, certain things like that. But man, get down, get them recorded. That'll cloud the title. That'll actually protect you from these evil wholesalers out there. Because believe me, there are evil wholesalers out there that want to take your deal or take your investors. There's enough deals out there that there really should be sharks out there stealing your deals, but this can't happen, and it happened to me. And I'm kind of glad it did because it woke me up. I'm a seasoned investor myself, and I've been doing this for quite a while, and never would I have thought that I had to get a contract recorded on the property. And another thing is my attorney said, if you got to get it recorded on the property, then maybe you should be dealing with the seller. So you really need to know your sellers and know that they're going to work with you and not find another buyer that can close quicker than you. That's what happened to me. Real estate is an ever-changing market. The laws are ever-changing, so you got to adapt yourself each and every year. It's a little different. But man, just get out there, get your feet wet. To all you beginners, don't give up. Faith is going to be the biggest key to wholesaling because, man, there's going to be so many people, even your own family, they're going to tell you you can't do it. So you got to just really believe in what you're doing. This is just another tidbit from Mr. Wholesaler. I want to thank you. I want to keep you people positive out there. I want to keep you people positive out there. I want to thank all my subscribers, all my friends, all my friends, all my friends. So we want to thank you again. Stay tuned to the channel. Stay tuned to the channel. Stay tuned to the channel.